Hello everyone, this is Zanza, back with another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. So, last time we finished up episode 2, Turnabout Sisters, and this time, we're taking on episode 3, Turnabout Samurai. So, let's get started. So that doesn't really tell us about a murder at all. So Maya's watching something that way. That's meant for someone 7 younger than she is. Not like you. So Phoenix is, worried about kids. I guess good to see. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? I feel like there's a big client coming around the corner because, well, we're actually playing the game, and so there's got to be something. So it seems that whoever plays the Steel Samurai on TV has killed someone in real life. The actor Will Powers. Okay, so I bet that's who we're going to be defending this time around. Wait a minute. That's definitely a play on Austin Powers. Okay, that doesn't, like, ring any bells. Jack Hammer. Body was found inside of his costume. Samurai spear was also stuck through his body. The police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating. Okay, so we're going somewhere, I think. So I think we're going to go to the detention center. So let's talk to Maya about what we should do. What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? To get down to the detention center and meet him. Any ideas? I don't have enough information to make a case yet. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened. No, we just don't have enough information. Okay, so there doesn't seem to be much else we can do here, so I guess we'll head down to the detention center. Oh yeah, totally Austin Powers. I mean, all the hair. So Maya's gone from loving him to thinking he committed murder at least once. You're disappointed, aren't you? Never show my face in public until the job was over. The kids don't want to wreck their dreams. Think of the Steel Samurai now. Wow. Maya changes her mind about as quickly as the judge does. Okay, so we're asking him what happened. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. Few action scenes until 10. Scheduled rehearsal at 5 in the afternoon. So the guy who's supposed to play the villain was found crumpled in the near the set. They took off his mask and discovered it was the actual actor and he was dead. He'd been expertly skewered by the samurai spear. It's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with this world. Who's new to this? It's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. Walks the streets of Neo. That's an oxymoron. That's like... Here, I'll get the actual definition of Neo. But that's like... That is totally an oxymoron. Neo. A new or revived form of. Yeah, so new old Tokyo. Fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. This guy cries a lot. Comes up with these names. Agreed. Where were you on the day of the murder? That morning I came to the studio at 9. I worked through some action scenes until noon. So it was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. Poor guy. Some action hero. What do the kids think? If he writes his own scripts, then he'd really be Austin Powers. Or I guess then in that case Mike Myers. Wow, big better Phoenix. Willing to bet $10 for that Maya will ask for photographs. Okay. So I'm not even sure if we're defending him yet. He didn't say anything about it. You gotta go through me. We're lawyers. Well, that's great. I'm security. My job to make sure that that gawkers like you stay out. You hear about heard about the incident and came to snoop around. I'm not actually hitting the button to see what the next text is. She just keeps talking. Okay, so what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, my younger days, you're a star. Only a little twinkle between the stars, I'm afraid. This place has really gone downhill. Okay. Hammer was a big star back then, too. He was. Hammer. So, the victim. The victim used to be like a big star, but now he's only playing minor roles. Can you tell me about Will Powers? But don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. Why, he thought the Steel Samurai was his big chance. You should, just make a movie about himself. That'd go pretty well. We don't know for certain that he is guilty. Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. She's, kind of... in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. Simply dashing in the dynamite. A lot of samurai series. There was an incident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that, due to playing the villain on a children's program. Okay. So he also wasn't being paid much, apparently. So certain that Powers is the killer. I was standing here yesterday, here from 1 to 5, when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left of here, so if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only person between 1 and 2:30, only one person went by, and that person was Mr. Powers, sleeping in his dressing room. I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one who walked by that day. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to say here. Move along. Here at Mr. Powers' request. I thought you were looking suspicious. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in. So, there's not really anything we can do, so I guess let's go and talk to Will again. At worst, you're a suspect. So, I guess we'll talk again. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? No, I'd never do that. Just now you said that you were sleeping... Yes, like a baby. But the security lady said she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. It's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. If you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get. I know, I'm sorry. But I swear to you I'm on a grave, I was sleeping. Okay, maybe she thought she saw him. We don't know if she actually saw him or not. The security lady, she's terrible. She's called me suspicious looking. Actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off the mask, off that mask were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. She's got some nerve. You think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course. Okay, so... Okay, so now we're defending him. Now it's like there's like an actual thing saying now we're defending him.